What do you care about?
I care about the big problems facing my generation and hers.
I care about protecting our planet from climate change.
And our rivers from single-use plastics.
So there's a world worth growing up in.
Don't want to end up like him.
I care about everyone getting an education.
Because we wouldn't be here today
without a scholarship.
I care about treating and preventing cancer.
Like the cancer we lost beautiful Laura to.
I care about young people's mental health.
Because no one should have to face anxiety or depression alone.
And I care about families fleeing war and violence.
So here at the University of Birmingham, we are taking action on these 5 big challenges. But we need you.
You can help our trees to help us all breathe easier.
You can help take action on cancer to find the right treatment for every patient.
You can help find treatments for anxiety and depression.
You can help communities support refugee families.
And you can support essential scholarships and share your expertise as a mentor.
So young people like me can go to university.
And me.
And me. And me.
So tell us, which matters the most to you? It's time to take action for our generation and the next.
I attended the AEP Summer School in 2017 now, and it was the best week ever. I remember Amsar telling us at the beginning of the week that it was going to be the best 5 days, and it really was. I met some people on that summer school that I ended up being best friends with for until now, to this day. The ambassadors that have come on to be at university with me, we're really, really close. I had a mentor at the AEP Summer School, and me and her now are still really close as well. Overall, it's just made me a much well-rounded person, and just looking back on those days now on graduation day, I can't believe how long ago it was.
Hi guys, my name is Neve Wilson and I'm on AEP this week. I'm on the humanities stream wanting to study psychology at Birmingham. So I'm going to be doing vlogs throughout the week, so hope you enjoy it.
We can do it, and we're on this programme for that particular reason, and if it wasn't for many of the people in this room, we wouldn't have been given that opportunity. And so I'd like to thank every single one of you for giving all of us young people the chance to reach our potential and even further. If we want to, if we want to put work in, we can do it.
On A-level results day, I was ecstatic. I remember going to sixth form instead of looking on UCAS in the morning, so I didn't want to know if I got in or not. I wanted to get my results first. I remember opening the envelope with my dad, who's here on campus with me today, and it was just like that thank you moment of just all the hard work and all the all-nighters and everything paying off finally. So that was an amazing day.
It's A-level results day and I've just collected my results. I got the grades that I needed to get into Birmingham, so I'm so excited to be starting my psychology degree in October. I just thought I'd take this opportunity to thank all the sponsors that supported the summer school that I attended last year, as it was such an amazing experience and I met some lifelong friends there, and I just want to thank you all for your support in enabling students like me to be able to attend Birmingham.
The bursary actually enabled me to be able to travel from here back to Bromsgrove and from Bromsgrove to here as often as I needed to in first year, which was kind of essential because it was around the same time that my mum was ill with a stroke, and so I was also needed quite a lot at home. It enabled me to be able to take her shopping and take her out and do all the things that maybe my dad was struggling to do, trying to run a business and a household and stuff. So that bursary enabled me to just be there when I was needed to, what time it was, it didn't matter. So that was really amazing.
It was my first week in a sixth form, my brand new sixth form that I just started, and my mum unfortunately suffered a stroke. And you kind of learn from quite a young age that the world doesn't stop just because something bad happens, it carries on. And that's where, the A to B programme kind of levels the playing field. It's just bringing us back up to where we would have been if life would have given us the same opportunities as everybody else. Being able to have the freedom that the scholarship gave me when I started uni, I was able to move into halls, and I was very aware that I was going to struggle because I knew that my mum needed my support in that time. But I also really wanted to have the experience to get into uni and get in halls and meeting new people. And so having that scholarship gave me the ability to get like an annual train pass to back and forth to Bromsgrove. So it really gave me that opportunity to just be there when I needed to.
So I've been a part of the mentor scheme this past year at uni, and my mentor Paul, unfortunately we haven't been able to meet up in person due to COVID, but we've been able to have Zoom sessions every other Friday, and it's given me that structure that I've really needed this year. Due to having online lectures, it's kind of been that one thing in my diary that stays the same. It's been life coaching, it's been career talks, it's been giving me self-confidence when I've been feeling a little bit down in the dumps. It's just been that thing that's really like pulled it all together and made me crack on over the weekend, coming after it. It's just been perfect. So I couldn't thank him enough. It's been absolutely amazing. I would say a massive thank you to all of the alumni that have supported students like me. Without the scheme, I definitely wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be stood here in my robes, graduating. You know, I've made myself really proud and I've put in the hard work, but it's with the support of the alumni that's enabled me to do that. So just a massive thank you, really.
I declare the degree congregation open.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the university, family members, friends, and especially graduands, a very warm welcome to you on this wonderful occasion. The first degree congregation we've been able to hold in this most magnificent and majestic of settings since 2019. Today, you graduate from a university with a long and proud story. It is a story founded on the vision of Joseph Chamberlain in 1900 to provide a university for the people of Birmingham, a great school of universal instruction, taking all knowledge in its province. This is a university that has always sought to teach, to test, to extend, and to apply knowledge in the broadest range of disciplines. A breadth illustrated throughout this very building. Outside, the friezes beneath the domes depict engineering, metallurgy, and music. Behind me, the spectacular south window portrays commerce, medicine, the arts, physics, and more. This great hall itself has a remarkable story. When it was opened in 1909 by King Edward VII, it was described as the greatest glory of this, the original civic red brick university. Its story encompasses not only 100 years of examinations, graduations, and prestigious functions, but also served as a military hospital during the First World War, an emergency gym in the Second, and most recently, a COVID testing facility. The global pandemic has impacted all of our lives in ways that we could never have imagined only 2 years ago. You have adapted, you have persevered, you have shown more resilience, ingenuity, and tenacity than any graduating cohort this hall has seen. And we are proud that you have overcome all of the challenges to achieve your degree. You are extraordinary people, and we are here to celebrate your achievements. You came to the University of Birmingham because you wanted to come to a great place of learning. You wanted to test yourself. You wanted to equip yourselves for the next phase of your life. Your experience will not have been what you were expecting, but you stand here today having overcome all barriers and having achieved your goals nonetheless. Graduation Day is a day to tell stories. The individual stories of each of you, the students of all ages, backgrounds, and nationalities who animate this great university. Behind each of the names that we read out today is an individual chapter written into the history of the university. This ceremony marks a momentous occasion and a significant chapter in your stories. It is a chapter that has been made possible through the continued support and tireless dedication of all those who join us in the Great Hall today. We are delighted to welcome parents, guardians, partners, family, and friends to celebrate this important moment in your lives. It is right on such an occasion such as this to recognise their contribution to your success, and I am sure you will want to do so in your own way. Today marks the end of one kind of relationship with the university and the start of a new one. Today, you become a member of a distinguished family, a family with over 350,000 members in more than 170 countries around the world. The alumni of the University of Birmingham. Our alumni engage in an astonishing array of projects and professions. And we look forward to witnessing your own professional achievements and successes being added to the list in the years to come. Today, we also mark the final degree ceremony of Professor Sir David Eastwood, Vice-Chancellor and Principal of the University of Birmingham, who will be retiring at the end of this year. Over the past 12 years, and under the Vice-Chancellor's leadership, the university has accomplished incredible things. We have all been witness to the transformation of our campus, which has seen the opening of facilities and spaces that have improved the student experience. You will have studied in the new library, enjoyed the Green Heart, and students studying dentistry will have benefited from the new Birmingham Dental Hospital and School of Dentistry. While the transformation of campus is clear to see, the single biggest investment during the Vice-Chancellor's tenure has been in academic staff, many of whom will have been critical to your success today. We have calculated that Professor Sir David Eastwood has had the privilege of congratulating 150,000 graduates in the past 12 years. But let us now congratulate him and show our appreciation for everything he has done for the university. Thank you. You and those who are with you have many reasons to be proud today. We share in that pride and take great pleasure as the Vice-Chancellor will now admit you to your degrees.
Vice-Chancellor and Principal, to you and to the University, I present the names of these graduates as listed in my programme, both in attendance and in absentia, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme to the degrees for which they are to be presented.
College of Medical and Dental Sciences, Institute of Clinical Sciences, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into the suitability of glycomacropeptide as an alternative protein source for children with phenylketonuria, Anne Mary Daly. For research into investigations in the contributions of human papillomavirus-induced epigenetic changes into the process of cervical carcinogenesis, Ayaf Ayhad Hadi Diaf. For research into the role of blunted affect and suicidal behaviour in schizophrenia, Markella Grigoriou. For research into initiatives to improve dental attendance and outcomes in young children, Candy Cecilia Solomon Ibarra. Master of Science, Advanced Clinical Practice, Rachel Aldrit. Binsi Cherian. Nicholas Dale. René Joshan Delan. Patricia Ann Devane. Esther Wanji Kiliu. Sheila Yvonne Lowe. Rachel Heather Shuttleworth. Advanced General Dental Practice, Alison Claire Chastel. Lana Gilchrist. Rena Moyen. Clinical Neuropsychiatry, Leo Devasi Alapat. Loke Kash Ariish. Gusharan Chima. Gurdeep Dub. Azrin Hawk. Aliyah Claire Mackenzie Hobart. Chinwe Adebi Obinwa. Oliver Randall. Laura Jane Shepherd. Jaylin Stewart. Dental Materials Science, Faisal Hassan Al-Sheri. Wawa Lee. Occupational Health, Juliet Broby. Matthew Warren. Restorative Dentistry, Nibras Al-Nayumi. Luke Sevilla. Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Medicine Clinical. Aksa Salim. Bachelor of Nursing, Nursing. Erica Atswe Nil Ajete. Ayomide Mary Agunloye. Banu Ali. Freya Rose Faith Allen. Mariam Elias. Maynur Ashraf. Okay. Cynthia Amerthalingam. Amrit Kaur Basi. Alia Aisha Banaras. Prudence Barnes. Rifa Begum. Samina Begum. Shumina Begum. Tasnia Begum. Salia Sarah Begum. Emily Ben. Kate Berry. Isabel Burman. Emily Louise Cartwright. Anisha Chowdhury. Sophie Comerford. Rachel Cummins. Sophie Helena Charlotte Dalloway. Jennifer Mary DePledge Cleal. Emily Iris Dervis. Grace Flavel. Honor Louise Fouracres. Lily Fradgley. Rebecca Gibson. Holly Elizabeth Granger. Charlotte Hartnett. Tamas Antonio Huriscu. Lauren Emily Hudson. Natasha Iniat. Martha Annabel Inglis. Shamila Irfan. Sahiba Islam. Angel Joy. Fajana Juhan Jui. Sandra Kazamamibi. Eleanor Ann Kenny. Myra Khalid. Naima Khan. Sophia Khan. Fahana Khatun. Masuma Khatun. Sarah Nasim Kershid. Eleanor Kirkpatrick. Priscilla Kumar. Emily Lee. Amelia Layden. Annette Lilalalidu. Keris Layla Little. Olivia Littlehayes. Ruth Marley. Alison McCullough. Ellen Grace McKenning. Georgia McLeod. Naomi Mead. Nikita Poonam Mistry. Isabel Eve Moore. Philippa Josepha Doreen Mooney. Anna Morris. Lauren Ann Oliver. Vishal Angelou Pakeko. Zoe Christine Parker. Natasha Alicia Patel. Serena Tanaya Patel. Georgia D. Pembleton. Daisy Perry. Isabella Pesse. Mary Potter. Catherine Elizabeth Pritchard. Lily Charlotte Pulsford. Shanika Mobria Ramdiel. Adelina Recchia. Isabel Eve Reed. Rachel Alice Rowland. Igya Rishak. Shabnam Sakir. Karandeep Salana. Yasmin Salalu. Bobby Sanders. Dumaris Seaby. Shannon Smith. Amelia Steens. Rachel Thomas. Amelia Grace Troe. Alicia Shima Udin. Junior Osakpamwan Ugwebo. Rebecca Webb. Antonia Catherine Wilhelm. Catherine Williamson. Rebecca Ragg. Nazir Yasmin. Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, Sandra Agnes Alfonso. Sabua Malik. Francesca Rose Mullen. George Paxford. Rachel Tasker. Dental Hygiene and Therapy, Alex Minette. College of Medical and Dental Sciences, Institute of Clinical Sciences, Master of Science, Nur Al-Hadi. College of Social Sciences, School of Social Policy, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, Kirsty Yar Opong. College of Life and Environmental Sciences, School of Biosciences, Doctor of Philosophy, for research into DNA repair and plant fertility, Mohammed Mahfouz M. Al-Thwakwi. College of Medical and Dental Sciences, Institute of Cancer and Genomic Sciences, Master of Science, Genomic Medicine, Munu John Joseph. Institute of Clinical Sciences, Bachelor of Nursing, Nursing, Muntaz Ali. Imogen Burgess. Angel Marimbi Nabajana. Gurpreet Nijar. I would now ask the graduates to stand and repeat after me in reciting the Declaration for University of Birmingham Healthcare Professions. So repeat after me. In accepting my degree today, I recognise that I embark upon a career involving care of patients, families and loved ones. I promise to reflect on and uphold in all I do my duty as a healthcare professional and to put the care of patients at the heart all of my actions. I shall treat all patients with compassion and respect. I shall listen and explain so they may reach decisions on their care and on their treatment. I shall never compromise the safety or the dignity or comfort of my patients. Nor shall I discriminate against them or my colleagues. I shall justify the trust placed in me by patients and by individuals, and by society by working with integrity. I shall keep my knowledge up to date. When I make mistakes, I shall acknowledge them. With candour to my patients and report them. I shall learn from error. I understand that I alone must take responsibility for all I do and be prepared to justify my acts and my decisions. I declare I will justify the privilege that the award of my degree bestows on me. Please be seated. I should now like to introduce the student representative to give a speech on behalf of the graduating cohort. I introduce Zoe Parker, B Nursing.
Thank you. Firstly, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of the family and friends who have made the journey to join us here today. And it is an honour to say a few words on behalf of the graduates. I would like to start by congratulating my fellow graduates in what is a huge milestone and an achievement we should all be incredibly proud of. The last few years for many of us have been quite literally involved a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and other bodily fluids, which I won't get into. But it has also resulted in so much personal and academic growth. For me, and for most of us, university has been a journey, and one which I like to compare to passing a driving test. When I walked onto the ward for my first ever placement as a student nurse, I was definitely the first-time driver who hardly knew her left from her right, and most of the time, I didn't have a clue what was going on. Fast forward 3 years, and after lots of hard work and determination, whilst I am certainly no Lewis Hamilton, I am proud to say that I have all the tools to navigate the road safely and look forward to all the skills I'm developing as a qualified nurse. As with many driving lessons, we have entailed numerous challenges during our time here. And for many of us, there were times we thought we would never make it. Whether it was the all-nighters in the library or the long night shifts on placement, the difficult times that we have only overcome only makes our accomplishments even more special. One of the major challenges, of course, was the COVID-19 pandemic, impacting not only on us, but also on the rest of the world. While students at the University of Birmingham and across the UK have helped society in any way they can, what is particularly humbling is that many of the people in this room, both students and staff, have worked on the front line throughout the pandemic. From those on placement to those utilising their skills to work in their spare time, this student body truly has had an impact on a global crisis and pulled together in a time of need. And however much COVID has affected us, we have not let it define us. I therefore have no doubt that we will continue to have a positive impact in whatever is next for us, because when you consider the accumulation of skills and knowledge of those gathered here today, it really is quite incredible. Every person has a skill set that enables them to change and save lives. And when you contemplate the future potential of this cohort of graduates, the impact on science and healthcare seems limitless. It goes without saying that whilst most people attended this prestigious university to enhance their knowledge, there is, of course, the added bonus of the university experience, of which I would argue Birmingham has the best. Whether it's bonding over our love for Old Joe, dressing up in ridiculous outfits for sports nights, or convincing your housemates to indulge in a post-placement takeaway, there have been loads of memories and friendships that have come from our university experience, many of which I'm sure will last a lifetime. With that said, self-discipline has been a steep learning curve for some of us, and one sacrifice, which I think we can all agree on, is our somewhat depleted social life. Looking back on a particular placement in second year, I remember waking up for an early morning shift, and my housemates greeted me on their way in from their night out with the pizza in their hands. It was definitely a standout moment that I won't forget, but I'm sure we can all agree it's worth it since we are here today. Studying such demanding subjects and working in such testing conditions really does take its toll, and we should be proud of the resilience and strength it has taken to get to this point. For so many of us here, university life has become the norm, and while it will be hard to let go of, we can look forward to leaving behind the post-submission anxiety and the questionable student houses and take comfort in knowing that we are ready for the next challenge. I have no doubt that the class of 2021 will excel in their future careers. You never know. One of these graduates could operate on you, develop pioneering research, and even save your life. I couldn't finish without researching some of the rich and famous University of Birmingham alumni, and found out that Victoria Wood, Ben Shepherd, and Anne Widdicombe studied here. But assuming most of us will be working for the NHS, in the words of ex-student Chris Tarrant, who wants to be a millionaire anyway? On behalf of the graduates here today, thank you to our fantastic staff who were there, or on Zoom, through thick and thin. And finally, to the class of 2021, the L plates are off. Congratulations, we made it.
Zoe, thanks very much indeed for those incredibly well chosen words, and thank you for speaking on behalf of the whole of this class of 2021. Take it from me, Lewis Hamilton is not the best driver in the world. You stand today as graduates in a great and long tradition. That tradition in this city goes back to 1825, when this became the first English centre for training doctors and then healthcare professionals. Oddly, before 1825, if you wanted to train as a doctor, you would have had to go to Edinburgh, to Dublin, or to Europe. So that tradition of medical and health education, which started so long ago in this city, was incorporated into this university at the founding of the university in 1900. We were the first university with a medical school. We were the first university with a purpose-built medical school. And we were the first university to train women as doctors. So you're there in a long and distinguished tradition of those who have trained as healthcare professionals, those who have researched in medicine. But you're also part of a long tradition of pioneering, of opening the professions and opening this university to students from all backgrounds and all genders. It's a moment now where you are moving from one chapter in your life to the next. What's that next chapter going to be like? Well, in one sense, it's going to be just like the chapter that closed. What brought you to this university was a sense of ambition, a sense to challenge yourself, a desire to equip yourself for service, equip yourself to help others. That ambition that brought you here is the ambition that will take you on from here. It's the ambition that will enable you to build your careers. It's the ambition that will enable you to be the best of yourself. And that spirit of challenging yourself, that spirit of being ambitious for yourself, that spirit of going on and building on your success to achieve future success, that is a noble spirit and is a noble calling. Be the best that you can be. But remember, in being the best that you can be, you will be able to give of the best to others. And in the careers that so many of you will go on to, others will be critically dependent on you. And sometimes for a short period of time in the care that you will bring, sometimes for years through the care that you will give them. Do that in a spirit of service, in a spirit of giving, in a spirit of generosity. And also, as you've already heard from Zoe and from Professor Lumley, you have accomplished all that you've accomplished in remarkable and challenging times, in the times of COVID, in the times where all sorts of things have been dislocated. The way our universities operate has been dislocated. Your social lives have been dislocated. But you have come through, you have triumphed, you have been resilient. There's nothing in the future over which you will not be able to conquer. But the fact that we've lived through and are still living through this pandemic makes the challenges in front of you, in front of all of us, all the greater and all the deeper. We have to rebuild our society. We have to rebuild our care for others. And we have to ensure that the future that we build is a better future than the past that was dislocated. So as well as building your career, as well as giving of your best to others, remember that we are all part of a society that has been fractured, a society that needs care, a society that needs remaking. And in that rebuilding of our society, I think we would all gain by thinking the best of others. We would all gain from proceeding with a deep generosity of heart. We would all gain from asking not just what we can do for ourselves, but what we can do for others. And I know that's the spirit in which you will go out. I know that's the spirit in which you will build your career and your lives. And as you go out, remember what you've achieved. Remember the friendships that you've established in this great university. Remember the importance of family and friends to your success. And above all, remember that our hopes, our future, and the future of so many rests on your shoulders. I know you won't fail us. Thank you, and our very best wishes. I declare the congregation closed.